Hello, my friend. I'm so glad you could stop by today. We are back with our regs to rentals. Little let's play here. No real goals in mind other than obviously achieving some sort of profitable rental, which, based on a lot of what I've been seeing of others playing and such, yeah, we're gonna not get our hopes up too high there, especially since we are needing to go fishing just to be able to, keep a functional stove. So, it's going great. Although we just made 850 in a few moments of fishing. Okay, so we just got a pet adoption drive. I have not seen this one come up before. Pet 5 cats and dogs. So I'm going to assume 5 random animals are going to show up on our doorstep here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and friendly introduce ourselves to some pets. Okay, he is adorable. Oh my goodness, and his name is Squee. I mean, come on, Squee. All right, can we replace this now? Can we? Yeah, okay. We got enough to replace these things. So that should hopefully bring the value back up here too. And we do need to get a trash bin. Did you just leap into the other? Okay. You know, whatever. All right, friendly introduction. Let's just take one at a time. Did I just hear music of... That sounded like... Oh, your name is Bear. Oh, you're cute. Okay, we're gonna pet you. Okay, I don't want to wake up Squee. Poor Squee is sleeping. Okay, we will say hello to Frankie then next.
Oh, Squiff.
After we pet you. Okay, yep, you can go ahead and lay down. Everyone is very sleepy for 10 o'clock in the morning, but I'm still trying to figure out why we just heard that random... Okay, apparently I gotta wake everybody up. Okay, Squee, I hate to do this, but I gotta wake you up. Everyone is very sleepy. Did we get some kind of tranquilizer going on here or something? What the heck? Okay. Alright, friendly introduction to you. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I can barely afford to feed myself right now. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. Could we maybe say hello to him now? Hello? Oof, my legs are getting hairy. Not my particular thing. I like to keep things cleanly shaved. It's just my personal preference. Okay, talk to... No, we're not gonna do that. Okay, there's pet. Alright, we're gonna pet you. Oh, you're gonna make me feel guilty about not giving you food. I just need to try to pet... 4 more. Okay, 3 more after this then. Okay, Wayne is not thrilled about dogs. Ninbunma? I don't know what you're doing here. Oh, she's got a pee. No wonder she's walking funny. Oof, this is gonna be awkward. We're gonna have to do a little squatty potty action. Wait, who are... Chat with deer? Wait, who's deer? Are you deer? No, you're Wayne the Boulder. Who is deer? What? Okay, no, she's not gonna... I don't know who deer is. I do not see anyone who looks like the little picture. Oh, you can't get to the toilet? Is it because people are here? Okay, yeah, this is... okay, go here. If they're able to walk up here, you should be able to. There should not be any reason we can't use this. Seriously? Is it that whole platform thing? Because I was having issues placing it. Okay, like the nearest place to go to the bathroom is like a mile away. So you're probably just gonna have to accept that you are going to wet yourself. Okay, we pet you already, didn't we? Hello, you might want to try some clothes. Okay, let's see. Let's say hi to Frankie. And okay, we've met you, and we've met you, and we've met. No, I don't think we did pet you. Okay, whoops. Helps if I actually click in the right spot. There is still some lag. I've tried repairing the game. As I've mentioned before, I do not have the mods in my game that I did before. I do have a couple of basics, but yeah, I have also found that I'm not the only one suffering from lag, but primarily it has been affecting people in build. So I'm not sure what to say about that. Wow, these cats are meowing quite loudly. Okay, and then we need to manage to say hello to at least one of these guys. Mayor Whisker. Okay, well, you're actually down off the counter, Chanel, so we will. I gotta catch you. Okay, so we will say hello to you and pet you. Okay, that should be 4. There we go. One more. I'm not sure how much this affects us, like financially or our job or anything like that. I would really like to adopt Squee, but yeah, really can't afford that right now because, as I said, we can barely afford to feed ourselves. So, okay, we just became acquaintances with Chanel. Can we now pet Chanel? Pet? There we go. All right. Now, frankly, a cat would probably be a little more adaptable to our situation, but what are you holding? You look like you're holding a trash bag. Okay, can we pet Chanel? Pet Chanel. Stop holding your stop holding the invisible bag. Okay, 7 hours left to pet one cat. I think we can manage. This is The Sims. I'm not sure that that's gonna happen, but oh wait, yep, we're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, all right, yep, it's going well. It's going great. Okay, we managed to complete that. Now my question is, can I make adjustments to this space? Whoops, not that one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, lag is definitely an issue in the build mode here, and this toilet is unfortunately not working with the platform, so I'm going to try to switch to a different one. I wanted to really use the things that came with this particular pack, but it is not a decoration. What am I doing? It's a plumbing. Okay, pick a toilet. Any toilet. I want to find one that's of similar value, so 250 for the ambassador. And at least this is sitting properly on the surface, so hopefully that means we can actually use it. Yes, good. All right, and then I will clean the floor, and I think we're gonna just do some inspections around here, just to kind of help with boosting things a little bit. Okay, inspection and maintenance. Now, I have also been hearing that many people are experiencing issues with actually getting paid. Our lease length is 1 day, so I had assumed, and you know what they say, out of assuming, I had assumed that we would be paid daily because of that. I was watching Sidmac, and she had said through research that she did that payments came on Wednesdays. So we're going to see if that's the case. That means we have 2 more days until we get any payment, which it's gonna get kind of tough there, but I am hoping we can get by until then. Unfortunately, we also do have the problem of our taxes are actually higher than our rent. And so we really need to get the value of these properties up so that hopefully we can get it beyond what the taxes cost. Because at this point, we are losing money rather than making money. And yeah, that's going to defeat the whole point of, the riches part. It's going to be rental. Yeah, rental part. It's gonna the richest part that we're aiming for with the rentals though, and it's just gonna be straight up rags because the only way we will survive is off of fish, and I have a feeling she's gonna get sick of fishing in the rain because it rains here a lot. We do seem to have that kind of luck lately. Whenever I'm doing a rags to riches of any kind, everybody keeps it keeps raining. It's every world is raining excessively. Why is Judith Ward calling me? Due to scrolls, we are turning off your power sometime in the next 48 hours. Of course, we're prepared. We're probably going to. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so just a test. But we do get a discount, so that will be helpful. Sure, we can like cooking. Maybe it would be better if we didn't have a cat sitting in the kitchen. But okay, go ahead and eat that. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, she was already going to eat it. Okay, and then I think we're going to let her get some sleep. And I'm going to let the money stockpile a little bit until we are able to perhaps change up who is renting from us and make some changes to the property and then rent it out for a bit more money. She just woke up for the day, and I have realized when I was doing all of the changes, I didn't reset the lease length. So we have 5 days remaining on our lease. I do not want to unjustly evict him, so we're going to have to wait a bit on that. But I think that will be okay. It'll give us a chance to kind of build up here, keep fishing, keep earning some money. I have been debating joining the career that is new to this pack, just for the sake of I realize yeah, not even just debating. I'm actually thinking that is going to be for the best. It will give us an opportunity. I'm actually going to join it here before I have her start fishing. It'll give us an opportunity to explore that. It is a handy person career, so it's not something where she's making a ton of money and might help us at least cover the cost of our taxes. So here we are, handy person. If you know which end of a wrench is which, this is the career for you. Under the watchful gaze of the property owner, bodge and fix up things to your heart's and cash flow's delight. I think we will do the 2 to 6 p.m. Actually, yeah, I think we'll do the 6 to 10. That will work better, I think, for our schedule. So we won't start for 2 days. Well, okay. Get a jump start and accept the assignment. Okay. What is our assignment? Okay. Level 2 of gardening and level 3 of handiness. And call in assistance. Get back up by using the phone and select hire repair service. Okay. Well, we do need to do some gardening, apparently. So I'm going to go. Actually, I don't need to put anything down. We're going to actually just have her go ahead and purchase some. I should have an ability through here. Let's see. Gardening. Well, we could. Yeah, we'll do. We're in fall. Let's see. I suppose we'll go with seasonal. Oof. 100. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Well, we'll go for it. Let's hope we don't have too many regrets about this, but okay, pears. Wonderful. Let's have some pear trees in the front yard. I will arrange these a little better at some point, but we'll go ahead and plant that. Let's see. How many days do we have left in fall? Okay, plenty of days. Okay, and level 2 shouldn't be too hard to get to. We've already reached level 1 of handiness, in part because we've had to do a few things handiness-wise. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out. Alright. I don't know if she will need to water. I guess she will need to water them. Those two, it stopped raining before she needed to. I don't know that we really need to hire anyone right now to upgrade or anything, or to help with anything. Okay, we need level 2 before we can even do anything there. I think some of this is going to be a little harder, but I think it'll be alright. Okay. Oh, she is hungry again, but I am going to have her go back to fishing for a bit and just gather up some money that way, because that's about the only way we're making money right now. Alright, so we did just get a warning that we have 24 hours to pay the bills or our water will be shut off, and we have actually already lost power, so off to a great start here. Let's see, we have this to sell, and I was able to breed the fish. Okay, that should give us enough to pay the bills. Not much else though, so yeah, okay. At least we can do that. Okay, it's actually time to breed the frogs again. And we did just meet Wayne officially, which I hadn't realized that we had not actually introduced ourselves to him, so that's great. Alright, let's see. We're going to go ahead shave our leg hair. As I was mentioning that we were getting a little bit, I mean, oh, there you go. It's a little easier to shave that way. Okay, it's at least helping her hygiene. Then after that, we're going to head back to that fishing. Oh, wait, he's still here. We'll get to know him more later. Well, we had to know it was coming under the conditions. It says, your time has come. The Boulder household in 2 is the riverfront has endured bad living conditions for far too long, and it appears they are on the brink of staging a revolt. Try sending a conciliatory letter via the mail or visit the unit promptly to address their concerns before your unit rating potentially takes a hit. Alright, so let's see if we can find him, because we really don't have a whole lot of... Alright, promise better conditions. Okay, we did just introduce ourselves to him. How does he still not know us? Well, that's frustrating as heck. Okay, well, hopefully promising him better conditions will be helpful. I can't promise anything, to be honest. I really can't. We're barely living in decent living conditions, so I can't really promise them to you. But I will do my best. Okay, Tomarani introduction. We're gonna try to... Okay, I did promise him, but it didn't discuss neighborhood changes, chat about property values, because I'm sure he really wants to hear about how much the property costs us when we're charging him. I don't want to insult him. Yeah, maybe funny would be a bad move right now. A little bit of small talk, perhaps. Ask about his day. And then try promising better conditions now.
Oh, Yibs.
Oh, Yibs. Yibs. Hinaka Tagu,
Swaby
Ziffle
Charu,
Klub,
Neeb. Yibs, Saquinario. Dissipate. Nah.
Okay, are we not... Is Okay, you're chatting a heck with him, but not actually... Apparently... Oh my goodness. Do we have to actually go to his house for this to work? Because I don't... No, I don't want to blame the tenants. It honestly is our fault. I fully admit that. Okay, can we... Yeah, it's really hard for us to visit because we don't have doors. Oh wait, I was able to do that through here, wasn't I? No. Oh, I could sort the junk mail. Is that a new interaction? I don't remember seeing that one before. Still not solving our problem here. Promise better conditions. Come on. I can't call the property owner because I am the property owner, so I think this is a choose one of these options sort of things. Okay. Nope, not buying it. Well, whether you're buying it or not, this should be checking off. Okay, can I maybe call somebody? Be like, hey, wait, why am I in shopping? It will absolutely not have anything to do with shopping. Okay, hire a service. Let's see. Well, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna go to the map and try switching over to his household through that way. Because then we can... Okay. Actually, was I not already in his property? I think I switched up which house I was actually in. Alright, let's give this a try. We're here now, so we can try promising better conditions now that we're in his home, perhaps? Now, still not gonna let it work? Because if you continue to not let it work, I'm going to actually go ahead and check it off, because in my opinion, I did it, and just because it's going to be glitchy... Let's see. Ask about career. Let's just try to gain a friendship with him. He's just wanting nothing to do with us. And she's cringe on top of it, you know, so that makes us extra good at this. Okay, I'm going to do one more promise better conditions. If it doesn't count, I am clicking it. Because this is ridiculous. Whether he likes it or agrees with it, it shouldn't matter. Okay, alright, Tenant Revolt. Your efforts have been acknowledged, and the community accepted your gestures of conciliation. Great job settling out the problem. Your unit rating went up. Excellent. Okay. So, for that reason, I would like to now go home and see if I can at least enclose the bathroom and give them that. Alright, it's not much, but it does at least give us some privacy. Now, I did not enclose the sink into there because I want to keep that accessible for the kitchen at this time. Eventually, everybody will have their own spaces, but right now, you know, we have a little bit of a financial struggle, and so that means, you know, we're just going to have to keep it shared for the moment. I do want to be able to give him a much better residence, hopefully very soon, but right now, we're, as always, relying on fish and frogs, so it's going to take us some time before we get there. Okay, so she is sleeping to get ready for her next, or for her first day at work, or going to the bathroom and then sleeping. We managed to catch yet another of the voodoo dolls, which is a major stroke of luck, and I am definitely happy about that because the 1,000 simoleons is going to help, and it looks like we are about to get our first explosive malfunction event here. So, was it faulty wires, a gas leak, unreticulated splines? Either way, time to sort out the problem. Okay, and we got $9 of rent from our tenants, so that's great. We're gonna have to get up and go ahead and replace this, apparently. Great job taking care of the explosive malfunction. As a result, the unit rating went up. Great. We're going to go ahead and do a little inspection and maintenance here and see if that helps. And let's see, complain about condition is our find a worn object at home or in a shared area and complain about condition to a nearby sim. It would probably help if we had something to complain about. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna see if I even have that option on any of this stuff. Yeah, no. Well, I guess we're not completing that part of the job today. We could at least check on our pear plants, see if there's anything we can do with them. Does not look that way. So it looks like we're heading back to fishing once we complete that inspection. I've actually made the decision here that I am going to risk an unjust eviction. I don't want to do it, but I do because I want to upgrade this this particular property needs an update. So I'm hoping I can enclose it and provide a little bit better of a bed so that we can charge a little bit more for rent. All right, so you cannot see it, unfortunately, because we need to fill the vacancy. Actually, I'll just go ahead and pop back into build mode just so that you can see the... We'll have to unhide it. Okay. So we've just upgraded the bed a bit, and they have a window and actual flooring, actual wallpaper, which is the same as the siding that now exists. It's just the new stucco material. And you know, it's very, very basic and very, very simple, but still an improvement. So hopefully we can charge a bit more for it. We are going to, for sure, adjust our lease length to 1 day now, because I want to be able to make those changes as quickly as possible. And I did want to go ahead and kind of enforce a few rules only for the sake of being able to get there's like fines for any of the issues. We're gonna bump this up to 18 just to... Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and okay, neither of these can afford that high of rent, so unfortunately I think we're kind of we're in a bit of a pickle because we can't get much rent. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take Yarmolino at 6 simoleons. To be fair, we're probably overcharging at 6 simoleons, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then let's see, what do we need? We still need to complain about condition, and unfortunately everything's kind of working right now, so yeah, we're not going to do well on the job situation today. Probably going to have a little bit of problem getting any kind of promotions at that rate. And let's see, the other... Okay, we did have handle a maintenance event, which we actually did do. So much like before, we will attempt it a couple times. If it doesn't check off after attempting it several times, then we'll just go ahead and make the adjustment ourselves. All right. I think that there is some kind of excessive voodoo doll thing going on here because we caught another voodoo doll. Those voodoo dolls are basically the only reason we are making the progress that we are. I'm going to accept it and take it, but it is a little strange. It's making me wonder who is tossing all of these voodoo dolls. It's a little excessive, but it does mean that I have enough to go ahead and build a second unit. Well, technically a third, but I want to basically duplicate the unit that we already have and place that here. At some point I will just rearrange these and make them larger, but we kind of don't have room for very large ones right now. So I'm trying not to go too over the top on getting ahead of myself here, because I want to keep them where we are able to maintain them, and nothing is too expensive for us to afford replacing it. I do need to pull this one up. Let's see. One step up. There we go. And then we need a bed. And actually, I can unhide this one. So then I can just copy the bed. No, I can't. Okay, it can't be edited because it's occupied. So I'll just find the same bed, and then we'll get another tenant in. Alright, I was not able to afford the same bed, but a similar one, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I forgot to make it a unit. Okay, so I was not able to afford the same bed, but I did get a similar one. And we're going to go ahead and fill the vacancy on that as well. No social, no loud, maximum occupancy. We will allow pets. I have no issue with that. I'm going to go ahead and check what the price range is. Okay, we do have one who will pay 16, so we're going to go ahead and adjust our rent cost to that. We are going to make it a 1-day lease length and go ahead and choose Robertson as our next tenant. Our daily taxes are 100 and our income is 22, so we're losing 78 simoleons a day right now. So it's going well. We we had to expect that, to be fair. But at least we now have 2 tenants, and she was just sorting out the junk mail, and no junk mail today. I do wonder, yeah, nothing shows up in our inventory or anything for that. I didn't notice any kind of notification about what was in there, so yeah, I'm not sure what the interaction is actually about, but I am fairly certain it's new. I'm going to actually just set this out here for now until I can afford a proper trash can. All right, I have no idea why I just said it like that. Trash can. All right. You need to make some food, get some sleep, and do even more fishing. And apparently now we need to get a vacuum too, because things are getting kind of gross. Yay. We're having a charity gift drive over here in 2 Isda Riverfront. Feel free to visit. All donations and gifts are welcome. Okay, this is 2, right? I do wish it let us know. That would definitely make things easier. So I think what I'll do is let her finish eating, and then I'm going to do from the map. Okay, so going to the map didn't actually help me at all. So I'm going to visit this unit and see if that works. Well, we must have been right, because we now have the little start of our event, and it says donate to charity. Select an object from the inventory or select one through the mailbox to donate to charity. I don't know that we have much to donate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and actually open these and then see if I can maybe donate an individual item to charity, perhaps. Okay, Colin must be perhaps one of our residents. I'll give you an introduction. Oh, man, there was 6 of them in there. Okay, we can mail that item for charity. Actually, which of these is more valuable? These are worth 10, and these are worth 6. Forget that. Alright, hang on. We're gonna mail that for charity. Okay, so she's gonna go ahead and head to the mailbox. And I have heard that by participating in these events, it actually does help us to generally, like, create a better, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just more camaraderie with our neighbors, and they'll like us better, our tenants, I should say, but also neighbors. We want to just build a little bit more of a relationship, and this is kind of our way to help do that. So We're going to go ahead and plant some stuff here. I don't know if it makes a difference where we're planting because I believe this would be considered the shared space, so it should be okay. I'm not sure. You've got to be one of our residents at least, I think. Yeah, okay. So we should introduce ourselves to them as well. I'm hoping that we can start to provide more for the shared space, more activities to do, things to draw out the neighbors, and it's very ambitious considering right now we live in 3 little pods, but hopefully we'll get there. Well, if we're going to have a dust bunny, we might as well ask them for valuables, see if we can get anything out of this. And I can't throw this away because we don't have any kind of, situation for that. We do have 308 simoleons. Okay, you didn't feel particularly motivated or happy. Did manage to half-heartedly rustle up a few simoleons. 3 simoleons has been added to the household. Perhaps a little bribery. Yeah, maybe not. We're gonna go ahead and head over here and plant, and then maybe get some sleep. I really wish that we could have done more with this situation with our job, and now we're getting the donate to charity option again, as though that didn't complete, which is kind of upsetting. I'm going to go ahead and breed a frog, and actually before having her go to sleep, I'm going to go ahead and mail out a charity frog. It's just so wrong. But I think maybe because I didn't let the event finish while I was gone, so it has like reset. Resetting things has been kind of a problem I've been having for a while, and that is with or without mods. So that's telling me that is a game issue and not necessarily a mod issue. Then again, you just never know. Honestly, you just never know. Alright, so the charity gift drive did finally end. It says the community was very impressed by your goodwill and generosity displayed during the charity gift drive. Your unit rating went up. So I just wanted to kind of take a peek at that. We're still at level 1, but it is going up. We see the little indicators of that. So that is a good start. I just also want to point out I made a couple changes here, just more cosmetic than anything, but we have moved this forward a bit, and I created sort of an entryway, and eventually I will close that in, and it will be the official entrance to this section. And we finally did get a trash bin as well, and I widened out the bathroom here and just moved the sink into kind of a slightly more accessible area, and then I just kind of rearranged the plants a bit here, and we are actually starting to see them come in, and unfortunately they are not ready yet to harvest, but hopefully soon. So we really did not do well with her job situation. There are really not any conditions. We're going to have her go to work. I think that will be easier. There were no conditions for us to complain about, so it made it very difficult for us to actually complete that aspect. And so that's kind of part of the reason why I am making the decision, at least for now, to send her to work rather than keeping her home. But we are going to have her continue fishing and continue just kind of earning money in any way she can, apparently other than actually, the whole point of why we're doing this. But at least we're getting an idea of how things work, and the fact that it is not exactly the most money-making of the positions that you could, the ways that you can make money in The Sims. This is definitely one where you're in it for the long haul and not a get-rich-quick scheme. Alright, she's off at work, and we got awkward dilemma. Naya is unsure what to do at work. A new coworker has joined the team, and Naya wants to introduce herself, but is scared of being awkward and making the wrong impression. Try your best to make a new friend or avoid the situation. Well, I feel like though she is rather shy, she's also, because of the socially awkward, she's also very cringe. So, basing her off of my own interactions, I would probably attempt to make a friend and fail miserably at it. So let's see what happens. Yeah, Niall fumbles her words and really puts her foot in her mouth. Her boss and coworker take some offense, and her work performance suffers appropriately. Performance loss medium. Yeah, that went about how I would have expected. But we made 76 whole simoleons today, and we get to head over here and harvest some pears right away. Let's see, we should have had some there, but I guess not. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see how he's making something. So let's go ahead and eat one of these pears just to hold us off. Go ahead and sell the part there that we managed to get while we were fishing. We didn't catch any actual fish in the few minutes that we fished, but we did catch a part. And once she eats that pear, let's see, that didn't really help with your hunger a whole lot, did it? Maybe try eating another one. No, that's not helping much either. Oh well, there we go, a little bit better. Okay, let's. Are you evil now? Okay, let's go ahead and feed the dust bunny a little dust. Because why not? And then we're gonna go ahead and maybe ask if they can find some valuables for us. It does look like the dust is somewhat affecting the others, so I don't know if that will affect our rental quality. We don't have a whole lot in the way of things that can break down, so I don't think we have to worry there. Alright, Naya's dust bunny quickly returned empty pod, clearly having put minimal effort into actually finding anything. Perhaps a dusty snack or a caring cuddle might encourage Dust Bunny to try a bit harder. We need to name you. Perhaps if we... Oh, Bunsy. Bunsy's cute. Okay, we're going to clean this up. We have gotten tenants who are a bit obsessed with making cakes, and that could be problematic. Because we really don't want the cake obsession. Now, I typically have a mod in my game to prevent that, but as I'm currently in the process of slowly and carefully re-adding mods, I have not gotten to that one quite yet. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. Handle a maintenance event yet. Level 2 gardening, level 3 handiness. Yeah, there is currently nothing I can do here, but I can go ahead and do some inspection and maintenance and see. I do wonder if that actually is making any difference in our handiness skill. I'll actually have to keep an eye on that as she works on that. So let's see. Handiness is currently at 27%. So I'm going to fast forward as she does these 3 things, and then we'll check and see where we're at after. Alright, so she's not quite finished with this one, but it is looking like it is having no effect on handiness, which I do really feel is a bit of a missed opportunity. I think that would have been a really good chance, because it would make sense that as you're working on things, you would get better at it. And so I think we really could have benefited from having kind of a tie-in there. All right, so I think that is going to be all that I do for today. We have a whole extra unit, 2 tenants, something somewhere near an actual profitable job, and, well, between the job and the tenants, I think we're breaking even, to be fair, but we're doing all right. I think it's not as hopeless as it appears, and I'm hoping that very soon we can start providing a much better experience for our tenants, and that we can eventually add 3 additional tenants, with slightly larger apartments, ideally. I don't know that we're going to be able to provide a whole lot, but at least, hopefully, actual functional full units would be great. But with that, I want to say it was great to have you here today. Just a reminder, a bit of a request, and a pretty please if you would. If you're enjoying this channel, please like, subscribe, share with a friend. And leave a comment, let me know what you think, or if you have any tips, advice, just things you want to get out there. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.